Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Dave. This is my channel, Quarter Bash. This video was supposed to be my second coin roll search video. It still is, except it's a little different than what I intended. You see here, this is the footage of my second coin roll search. It was my first search of quarters. And I was really unhappy with the audio when this was done compared to the other videos I've made, and I've done a bunch over the last month that haven't come up yet. They'll be coming soon, but compared to those, this audio was terrible. So I thought I would take the audio out and see if it was still worth watching the video, but it's really not, because I didn't really find anything in this video. So what I ended up with was pretty much just me pointing and gesturing at quarters and rolls of quarters. With, it didn't make any sense. Like I thought about like kind of doing like a voiceover for it, but like it would be a voiceover of me not really finding anything. I got some 2009s in the end. That's about it. Now, I say I didn't find anything, but when I made this video, I didn't know all the things that I should be looking for. I knew a couple error coins, and I knew that I wanted to look for W's in the 2019s. But that's pretty much it. I had a chance to look at a bunch of 2019s in this video because I got a whole bunch of San Antonio Mission 2019. You'll see them in here, but no W's in there. But I didn't know to look for S-mint marks in any of the coins after 2012, and I didn't know anything about proof coins, or basically I just didn't know a lot of stuff that I've learned since. And I'll still be learning stuff, I'm sure, but at least now when I search a box of quarters, I have a lot more to look for than what I looked for here, and I don't feel like I got pretty much skunked like I did in this video. So it wouldn't have made that interesting a coin search video, but it's an opportunity for me to be here, introduce myself, say hey, not waste the footage. Also, I was just gonna not show this footage and move on to my next video, which is a $50 search video, but of course the audio in that one's fine, and I reference this video in that video, and it wouldn't make sense. And even if no one really cared or looked back to see if it made sense, it would bother me. So that's what's going on. So that's that. One of the things that I wanted to talk about was why I started doing this at all. I've never been a coin collector or a person who knew about this sort of thing, but I was watching videos about coin searching. They just popped up in my feed. I'm going to talk about this in the intro video for this channel, so I won't go into detail about how it happened. But I heard about error coins, and I thought, well, that's interesting. Like I always thought of them as being old coins, but I saw something that talked about there was a coin, 2005 Kansas quarter, that if you looked at it right, it said "In God We Rust" instead of "In God We Trust." And I thought, that's pretty cool. I think I have some of those quarters. I know we've got a whole bunch of quarters laying around the house. Let's see if I've got any of these. And there were a couple other error quarters that they had talked about. But I grabbed the quarters that were in the house that day and found this 2005 Kansas, quarter with a buffalo on it. And I'm going to show this like on the scope here, because I don't think you can see it. It's not the best example of an "In God We Rust" coin, but it's a faint T. It's definitely a faint T compared to the RUST raised on here. This is one in the generation somewhere of the thing that happened with the die that made these coins say "In God We Rust." So on my very first attempt looking at change laying around the house, I found an error coin. What I felt was a legitimate error coin. And even if it's not, even if coin collectors would say that's not a real "In God We Rust," it was close enough to get me fired up. And that made me want to look at other coin videos. And then looking at those other coin videos, it made me want to search coins for myself. So that's how I got started. Anyway, so I thought that I would at least talk about something other than this failed coin search that I was on for my second video. But I also wanted to use this opportunity when talking about error coins, since these are so exciting to me. And I have, in the videos that are coming, found an actual fully legitimate error coin, at least one, that I'll be able to show that I'm pretty excited about. I'll probably give that one away too, because I'm going to give away most of the stuff I find on this channel. I don't really want a coin collection. I want to find things. I want to search for treasure, and then, subscribe to the channel, comment when I start saying I'm going to give stuff away, and maybe you'll win something. But what I wanted to ask was, has anyone ever seen a video on YouTube where someone discovers an error coin? And I don't mean discover that in their pile there is an error coin. I mean discover a brand new error that no one has seen before on a coin in their YouTube video, so that you can trace back the origin of the knowledge of that error to that video. Does that exist? I've been searching and looking and watching videos about error coins and people searching for error coins, and there's tons of them up on YouTube, but I don't know how exactly to search for first discovery that isn't that person's first discovery, you know, anyway, I think you guys know what I'm trying to say. The history books will show that the first known encounter with this error was in this YouTube video, in this coin search. Has that happened yet? Because I'm going to say yet, because if it hasn't happened, it's going to. Like, I think it has to. Someone is going to find a new error in a YouTube video. And, yeah, I think that's an exciting prospect. Because, you know, in 2005, before this quarter came out, or just after this quarter came out, nobody knew, right? At some point, this was identified as an error coin. And then there's some that are, you know, more recent than that. So, because I believe there are. I know there are a number of error coins I look for. I just can't remember exactly what the dates are. But I have them, you know, down in a little note file on my phone. So, okay. So that's basically the video. My second quarter search was a bust, except I probably passed up coins that were totally good by just not knowing what to look for. Or I may have. There's no way to know because those coins are gone. They're back in circulation. Maybe one of you will find them. In God We Rust, half error, full error. I don't know. Let me know what you think of this one, if it's legit. I'll try to get some photos of it. Well, no. I mean, if I got a good shot of it, you've already seen it. I've already put it up on the screen. So, one more time. Error? All right. And then, you know, has anyone discovered an error coin? Let's talk about it in the comments. Like and subscribe, please. Like the video. That'll help this particular video. And subscribe to my channel. That'll definitely help my channel. If you guys want to share this video with your friends, that would be so cool. And I also have a Twitter account where I'm announcing the videos as they're coming out and amassing some friends over there too. So it's just @quarterbash. Check that out if you wouldn't mind. And I will see you soon.